What's up, everybody? Robert Thompson here with another Alpha Nerd Media reaction video. This time we're doing Tom MacDonald's Withdrawals, which came out today, this morning actually. Um, I know this man's battled a lot of demons, so anytime he speaks about it so openly and stuff, I'm excited to see. So I'm hoping that's what it's about. Um, Sorry, I haven't been around in about a week. Deep into the script I was hired to write. Can't tell you much about that yet. Um, but yeah, it'd be a good way to end the year. But for now, let's get into this reaction video and let's see what Tom has for us today.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried, sick, and it is so annoying.
Alright, 25 seconds in, he's already getting in deep. I'm guilty of this too. If you've watched former videos, you know about my stroke and stuff recently. And quite honestly, I'm tired of doctor's appointments already. They ask me to do certain things, and it's just... A lot of stroke patients develop depression and even suicidal thoughts. I didn't. I have just developed a total lack of apathy. I don't care about anything, big or small. So when doctors tell me, call and make appointments or make sure you get a hold of them and stuff, it's like, why even care? And I imagine that that's probably the same way for a lot of people going through addiction issues. Addiction issues is they get tired of being told, you're looking for an end. You're looking for an out. Very often when it comes to addiction, there is a moment that you can specify that kind of pushed you into that choice and those decisions. So then in turn, you're just waiting for that same moment of clarity to get out of it. And I think it's real deep what Tom's talking about here already. And like I said, we're only 25 seconds in, so...
I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning, it ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists, my arrogance embarrassing. It is.
So one of the worst aspects that I've understood about addiction over the years is that after a while, at least at first, it's more than feeling lost. It's feeling like nobody loves you, nobody wants you around, nobody needs you, and I think that's what he's touching on here. And I do get why a lot of former addicts unfortunately turn to suicide, because they can't get past that thought process of nobody wants me around anymore. Nobody. The only time I was of use to anybody was when I was drunk, when I had weed or pills to give them or something. So I think for a lot of addicts, it's out of the jaws of one demon and straight into the mouth of another, and that's unfortunate.
Isn't fair the terror this addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab. Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react. Feel like a weak man, I don't wanna be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted.
Some of the for lack of a better term, demons that Tom is talking about, I hope to never understand where he's coming from, but a lot of them he's talked about in other songs and touching on in this one. I do, depression, mental illness. It's part of the reason why I'm such a fan of this guy, is because he so openly talks about it. There one of the things that I hear about former addicts struggling with is things like eating, just remembering to eat. So when he talks about like being able to see his ribs and stuff like that, that's a very common issue with former addicts. And yeah, I don't know. Sorry, my train of thought was lost. Let's get back into it.
Every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home.
I remember what I was going to say. One of the things that people with depression and various mental illness deals with, and former addicts deal with too, not only feeling like they should, nobody cares about them any longer, but you see this guy who clearly has a very close circle of people that do care about him, that need him, that want him, and he's still talking about feeling this way. And I don't know if that was intentional or if it's just a part of this video that happened to work out well, that it's just him this entire video, because the one thing I can tell you is you feel so fucking alone. It weighs on you in a way, so that even when I had my parents, even when I've been in relationships, he has Nova and stuff like that that's around at all times. There are still moments where this darkness creeps up on you and you just feel defeated.
Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
Sorry, I guess we were almost at the end there. Yeah, Tom, it's another work of art, honestly, and I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple times just to hear the depth of it. The shots of him crying are intense. The imagery of almost drowning in the pool, barely keeping your face above water. It's deep. On days when my depression kicks in, and I'm going to segue this from him to talking about me. I'm sorry, Tom. You wake up feeling defeated in every sense of the word. You wake up feeling sad and alone. And how I've explained it to people the best that I can is that internally, I'm standing on a beach, looking out over the ocean, and there's a storm rolling in. And no matter what I do, no matter how hard I run or how hard I fight and try, that storm is coming for me. I've learned over the years to prepare for it and deal with it. But it's always just a storm that comes. Um, I don't know Tom's story as well as I would like to, but I imagine when he's feeling those moments, it's somewhat similar. Uh, the video was another beauty. Great work as always, Nova. Yeah, give it a listen. I'm gonna listen to it a couple more times, but it's as good as any of your other ones, Tom. So have a good night, you guys.